Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do natural numbers and whole numbers, exercise 3C. This is on page number 36. Fill in the blanks. Now we have multiplication. We're going to use different properties of multiplication. Question 1, 42 into 0. Any number multiplied by 0 will give you 0 itself. Second one, 592 into 1. Any number multiplied by 1 will give you back the same number. So 592. 328 into 573 is given on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have only 328. So what is missing here is 573. Now this is the commutative property where the order has been changed. Here 328 is written first, here it's written second. So 573 will come in this place. So let's write that 573. Question 4. 229 into dash is equal to 578 into 279. 29. So here also we are using the commutative property, which says that even if you change the order of the numbers and multiply, your product will be the same. Your answer will be the same. So here we have 229 first, and here we have it second. So here 578, which is first, will come here in the second place. So let's write that down. 578. Question 5. Here we have 32 into 15 is equal to 32 into 6 plus 32 into 7 plus 32 into dash. Now here also what has happened, if you look, 32 is there everywhere. So there's no change in 32. But 15 has been changed. Instead of 15 we have 6, then we have plus 7, then we have to add something else here. Now what has happened is 15 has been distributed. So let's add up these numbers. It says 6 plus, isn't it? So 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus what will give us 15? 13 plus 2. 13 plus 2 is 15. So the answer here is 2. So here we have distributed this number. Question 6. 23 into 56 is equal to 20 into 56 plus dash into 56. So 56 remains the same. 20, we have used the distributive property, 23. Now from 23, only 20 has been taken. So what is left? 20 plus what will give us 23? 3, isn't it? 20 plus 3. So here we'll write 3 into 56. So how does this become now? 23 into 56 has now become 20 into 56 plus 3 into 56. Question 7. 83 into 54 plus 83 into 16 is equal to 83 into 54 plus 16. So this is again the distributive property. So I've taken 54 here, and that is from here 54. Now take the plus sign, plus, and then add 16, because 83 is repeated, 16 is missing. So 54 plus 16, which is equal to 83 into, now let's add up 54 and 16. 54 plus 16, let's add it up. 4 plus 6 is 10, carry 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1, 70. So we have 70, that is 83 into 70. Now how much is 83 into 70? Now we generally use the distributive property to make our working easier. So here when the number is ended in 0, our working is easier. We just have to multiply 83 into 7 and then add a 0. So let's do that. 83 into 70, when we do it, we'll just ignore the 0 for the time being and multiply with 7. 7 threes are 21, carry 2. 7 eights are 56, plus 2 is 58. So, and now we can add the 0. So what do we have here? 5,810. Question 8. So here what do we have? 98 into 273 minus 75 into 273, which is equal to dash into 273. So 273 will remain the same. We have to take the other numbers that are missing, which is 98, the sign is minus, and 75. So what do we write? 98 minus 75. 98 minus 75. So this into 273. Again, the distributive property. This is equal to dash into 273. That means we need to subtract 98 minus 75 and put that answer into the blank here. So let's do that. Let's subtract 98 and 75. 98 minus 75. 8 minus 5 is 3 and 9 minus 7 is 2. So what do we have here? 23. So this is equal to 23 into 273. Question 2. Evaluate. Now here we have 984 into 102. Now instead of multiplying it straight away like this, we can make it simpler by using the distributive property. Now how do we do that? We can write 984 into, to make it easier for us, into 102, you can write it as 100 plus 2, isn't it? 98 into 100 plus 2. So that will be equal to 984 into 100 plus 984 into 2. So this makes it easier, isn't it? Because 984 into 100 will be, you just have to write 984 and add the 2 zeros. That becomes 98,400 plus. Now we just have to multiply 984 into 2. So let's do that. 984 into 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 8s are 16. Carry 1. 2 9s are 18 plus 1, 90. That's 1968. Now this addition is so much easier. So let's do that. 98,400 plus 1968. So we just have to add these two. 8, then we have 6. 4 plus 9 is 13, carry 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10, carry 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. So what do we have here? We have 1,368. 1 lakh, let's write that down, 368. So this kind of addition or multiplication where you use the distributive property instead of multiplying it directly will make our work easier. So the final answer to this question is 1,368. Question 2, here we have 385 into 1004. Now we can make this easier. Instead of multiplying directly 3085 into 1004, we can make our work easier by using the distributive property. So look out for a number that can be distributed easily. Now look at 1004. You can make it 1000 plus 4, isn't it? So now let's use the distributive property and work this out. So this becomes 385 into, in brackets you will write 1000 plus 4. So this means you have to first multiply with this and then you multiply with 4. So the first multiplication is very easy because you're multiplying it by 1000. So you just have to write 385 and 1000 has 3 zeros, add the 3 zeros. So our number here is 3,85,000. Now we just have to multiply 385 into 4. So let's do that. 385 into 4. 4 5s are 20, carry 2. 4 8s are 32, 33, 34, carry 3. 4 3s are 12, 13, 14, 15. 1,540. Now we just have to add up these two numbers. We have 3,85,000 and 1,540. So let's add up these two numbers. So 0, 4, 5. 5 plus 1 is 6 and then we have 8 and 3. So what do we have here? 3,86,540. Let's write it here. 3,86,540. So this is our final answer. Question 3. Now here also we have 446 into 10,002. Let's make 10,002 10,000 plus 2. So we can use the distributive property here. So let's do that. So let's write 446 into, in brackets, we have to write 10,000. So that's 10,000 plus 2. That is equal to 10,002, which is this number. Now we have to multiply 446 into 10,000. So 446 into 10,000 first. Okay. Then we have to multiply 446 into 2. 446 into 2. So this multiplication is very easy. Whenever you have to multiply with numbers ending in 0, you just have to multiply with this number and then add the 0. So here we are multiplying with 1. 446 into 1 is the same number, any number into 1. Now count the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that multiplication was done so easily. So this is 44,60,000 plus, now we have to multiply 446 into 2. So 446 into 2. 2 6s are 12, carry 1. 2 4s are 8 plus 1, 9. 2 4s are 8. We have 892. Now let's add up these two numbers. So that is 44,60,000 plus, now what is this number? 892. 2, 9, 8. Then we have a 0, 6, 4 and 4. So what do we have here? 44,60,892. So 44,60,892. This is our final answer. Question 3. Evaluate using properties. So we're going to make use of the different properties that we have learned to find the answer. Now question 1. 548 into 98. There are two ways of doing it. Now if I'm going to take this number 98, then I can think of the distributive property. That is, I can make 98 100 minus 2, isn't it? 100 minus 2 is equal to 98. So let's use that and try and solve this. So 548 will remain the same into, in brackets, instead of 98, I can write 100 minus 2. I'm using the distributive property. Minus, now I need to multiply this with 2. So that will be 548 into 2. So this will be 548 into 100 is easy, 548, and I add the two zeros, minus 548 into 2. Let's do that. 548 into 2. 2 8s are 16, carry 1. 2 4s are 8 plus 1, 9. 2 5s are 10. I've got 1096 minus 1096. Now let's subtract these two. 54,800 minus 1096. So let's subtract these two. 54,800 minus 1096. We need to borrow. So this is 10 and 9 and 10. So here it is. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 9 is 0. Then we have 7. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 5, we have 53,704. 53,704. So this is our final answer. Now we have another way of doing this. So let me write down the question. 548 into 98. Now I'm going to distribute 548. I'm going to make it 500 plus 40 plus 8. 548, I've expanded it. I've got 500 plus 40 plus 8 into 98. So now when you multiply, you first multiply 98 into 500. So let's do that. So this will be 98 into 500 plus. Then we multiply into 40. So that will be 98 into 40. So 98 into 40 plus. Then I finished with 40. Now I'm going to take the next number, that is 98 into 8. So that will be 98 into 8. So this is another way of doing it. Now let's multiply 98 into 500. That will be 98 into 5. Multiply only by 5. Then you can add the two zeros. 5 8s are 40, carry 4. 5 nines are 45 plus 4, 49. So here we'll write 490 and add the 2 zeros. Plus 98 into 40, that is 98 into 4. 4 8s are 32, carry 3. 4 9s are 36, plus 3 is 39. So that is 392. Then add the 0 from 40. Plus 98 into 8. 8 8s are 64, carry 6. 8 9s are 72, plus 6 is 78. 784. So now we have 49,000 plus 3,920 plus 784. So let's add up all these. So 49,000, then we have 3,920 and 784. Now we need to add up all these. So 4 and then 2 plus 8 is 10, carry 1. 1 plus 9 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, carry 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 3 is 13, carry 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So what do we have here? 53,704. 53,704. Now, as you can see, the answer here and the answer here are the same. So you can use one of these methods, whichever you're being taught in school, and get the answer. You can use this method or this method to get your answer. Question 2. Here also we have the same way. We have 924 into 988. Now 988 is closer to 1000, isn't it? So let's think of 1000 and use the distributive property. So let's write 924 into, in brackets. Now 988 is close to 1000, but by how much is it close? So let's find out. Now how can we do that? We have to minus 1000 and 988, and now we can get the answer. So this is 10, 9, then you have 9 and then 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, then 9 minus 8 is 1, then we have 0 and 0, that means 12. 1000 minus 12 is 988. So we can write that here. So I can write 1000 minus 12. So what have I done? Instead of 988, I have written 1000 minus 12. It's the same as 988. Now I can multiply 924 first by 1000. That is here, this one. And then I put minus, and then I multiply 924 into 12. So let's do that. So 924 into 1000, 924, and add 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3. So what have I got? I've got 9,24,000. Now here minus 924 into 12. Let's multiply that. 924 into 12. 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18, 0, 1 4s are 4, 1 2s are 2, 1 9s are 9, plus 8, again 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, carry 1, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11,008. So let me write that there, 11,088. So now what have we got? We've got 9,24,000 minus 11,088. Now we need to subtract these two. So let's do that subtraction. Let me write down 9,24,000 minus 11,088. So let's subtract these. So I start from here because the others are smaller. 10 becomes 9. 10 is 9 and then 10. Now 10 minus 8 is 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. Then I have 9. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1 and 9. So let me put the commas. Now my answer is 9,12,912. So let's write it down here. 9,12,912. This is our final answer. Another way of doing this is, let me write the question down for you. 924 into 988. Now we can expand either 988 or 924 itself. We can expand one of these to get our answers. So let's expand 924. So when we expand 924, what do we get? 900 plus 20 plus 4. So this is equal to 924 and the remaining is into 988. You can even write 924 into and expand the other number. But now we have expanded this. So let's begin by multiplying 988 into 900. So that is 988 into 900. That's the first thing. Then we write plus and then we do 988 into the next number, which is 20, plus then we write 988 into the next number, which is 4. So we've covered all three numbers here. Now let's do the multiplication. So first let's multiply 988 into 900. Because it's ending in zeros, we can simply write 988 into 9. 9 8s are 72, carry 7. 9 8s are 72 plus 7, 79, carry 7. 9 9s are 81 plus 7 is 88. So we've got 8,892. But now we need to add the two zeros. So what do we have here? 8,89,200. Now let's continue by writing plus. Now we have to multiply 988 into 20. That is 988 into 2. 2 8s are 16, carry 1. 2 8s are 16 plus 1, 17, carry 1. 2 9s are 18 plus 1, 19. So here we have 1,976. We'll write that first. 1,976. Now we need to put that 0 from 20. So now we have 19,760. Now let's continue. This time we have to multiply 988 into 4. So let's do that. 988 into 4. 4 8s are 32, carry 3. 4 8s are 32 plus 3 is 35, carry 3. 4 9s are 36 plus 3 is 39. So we have 3,952. 3,952. So now let's add up all these numbers. So we have 8,89,200 plus 19,760 plus 3,952. So let's add up all these now and get our answer. 2, 6 plus 5 is 11, carry 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19, carry 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. 19 plus 3 is 22, carry 2. 8, 9, 10, 11, carry 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. So what do we have here? We have 9,12,912. 9,12,912. So here also you can see that our answer is the same as this answer. Here we've got 9,12,912. Here also we have 9,12,912. So you can use one of these methods to get your answer. So children, we will stop with this for now. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.